Helmets. Those of you that know me or have seen my TikToks or have stumbled across me or seen some various videos, you'd have seen these in the background of some of the videos. I love the Lego helmet collection. It's just my collection that I've got, and I've got every single one that's out there. These are 3 of them sat here. So we've got the Dark Trooper, the TIE Fighter helmet, and the Stormtrooper here as well. Ignore these. Ignore the rat's tails. That's just because I've got light kits attached to them that you can probably see around their eyes here, but that's not what I'm talking about today. When I started collecting these about 2 years ago now, just over 2 years ago now, these 2 have been retired for a while. These 2 have been retired, and this one, I don't think it'd come out at that point, but anyway. These 2 have been retired, and the prices of these were just stupid. I mean, if you go through eBay, which is really the only place to get them now, or even Amazon, if you go through them, the prices are horrible. I've seen this one in particular go for upwards of triple figures, £200, £250 for a box condition. Stupid figures, right? So I was like, well, I need to complete my collection. How am I going to get these 2 but not break the bank? Enter AliExpress. Now, this is a dubious model issue time. I am not going to have this video here and tell you the rights and wrongs of copyright law and all that kind of good stuff, okay? I'm not doing that in this video. You can make your own decisions from that. What I'm going to show you today is the differences between an official set, which is what this one is, the Dark Trooper, and 2 AliExpress sets. So these are AliExpress Lego sets that I got from AliExpress. I think I paid about £25 for that one and £25 for that one. So they were a lot cheaper. Now, I'm a Lego collector. I do like collecting Legos, and I will always buy the official stuff. I'm just going to put that straight out there straight away. The official stuff is where it's at. Every other helmet I've got in my collection is the official collection helmet from Lego. But I can't justify spending the monies that these are going for. I can't. If I see them at a reasonable price, I will buy them. However, I cannot justify the prices that these are going for. So, yeah, these are the 2 AliExpress versions of the official Lego. At first glance, it's really hard to tell. I'm just going to take these plaques off here. So, at first glance, it is really hard to tell that these are AliExpress models. You've got to look closely and you've got to know your stuff as what you're missing, because, for example, the detail around the nose on here, there's stripes in there. I think there's a little bit on this as well that are slightly different to the official versions. But for all intensive purposes, these are exactly the same as the official Lego versions of them. The reason I took the plaque off there, is I bought these second-hand. I bought these separately because for whatever reason, even though it's a blatant rip-off, they do not come with the official plaques on here. So I bought them separately. I think I bought them off Bricklink, I think. So I bought them separately, so that's what I've taken them off for. They don't come with that, one way they're trying to get over the copyright rules. So anyway, so these come from a company called AliExpress. Now, AliExpress, for those of you that don't know, it's like a Chinese Amazon. There's all sorts of stuff on there. It's like a warehouse company in Amazon in China that you can buy anything on. If you type anything in there, so if you type Lego Star Wars, it will give you a list of Lego there. It's blatantly knockoffs. You can tell by the videos, and you can tell by the pictures and the videos and stuff that's on there. It is not official Lego. So if you go into it with your eyes open, knowing that you're buying a cheap knockoff version of it, then there's some good prices on there. I mean, look at the prices of the stuff that's on the screen now. The markdown from what it would have been to buy official stuff is massive. Now, you've got the moral side of it of, okay, so it's not Lego, so where's that money going? What's it funding in China? Where's it going to? So you have to sleep at night knowing that yourself, if you want to think about that and all that kind of stuff. But that's not what this video is about. It's looking at the differences between official Lego and AliExpress Lego. Now, in an upcoming video, I've actually ordered I've ordered the one that's up on screen now. I've ordered the R2-D2, which is their version of the UCS version of R2-D2, the bigger version of the old one. Not the new one that's just come out, but the old one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build that on a video and show you what that looks like and show you the process of building it. All this video is just to show you the differences. So at first glance, you wouldn't be able to tell unless you look at the minute detail in the bits in there that these are actual AliExpresses. The details that you can tell, the Lego itself, when you get the bricks off there, it's a bit dusty. When you get the bricks off there, you can tell they just feel a little bit less well put together, less well made. They don't click together with that satisfying click that Lego gives you. However, all being said, to look at it at first glance, you wouldn't know the difference, to be honest, in my humble opinion. If you look really close, you can see the studs. Mind the dust, look at the filth on this. I need to get my dusting out, but if you see the studs, they don't have, I don't know if you can see that, they don't have Lego embossed on them anywhere, so it doesn't have Lego anywhere across it. You do have minor imperfections in some of them as well. Where if you compare that to official Lego, you can see some of them do have the, is that focus there? Some of them do have the imperfections on there, but you've also got the Lego embossed on every single stud, where you don't get that with the AliExpress ones, obviously, because it's not Lego. These two side pieces as well, these are really expensive on the second market. These are the two unique pieces that you get with this in particular set, the original one. So these cost a fortune in themselves. I think these would cost more than this entire set cost us from AliExpress. So again, I mean, to look at it first glance, you wouldn't be able to tell without knowing the intimate details of it with the markings. Like I said, this is AliExpress knockoff. Now, I wanted to do this video today just to show you and to be quite transparent in the fact that these are the two in my helmet collection that are secondhand. They are mocks. They are not the original version of the product. And in actual fact, I had to buy the stickers secondhand. I didn't put that on very well. I had to buy the stickers separately because it didn't come with sticker sets neither. So all that kind of stuff you've got to bear in mind. Now, this isn't a channel, I'm not going to promote AliExpress. I'm not going to tell you to go and do it. It's out there if you want to go and find it. They do take some time to come as well. I think these took about 2 or 3 weeks to come because they've got to ship all the way from China. But they do give you shipping details. You can track it all the way from there, from where they're built all the way to your actual place of residence. So it's down to you if you want to do it. But these, at first glance, if you just want a completion of your set, then yeah, go for it. I'm not going to sit here and talk about copyright or the moral side of it or anything like that. That's completely for you to go and think about. But as far as I'm concerned, they complete my collection. They sit nicely in my collection as well. If the original ones I can find for a decent price, I will obviously buy the original ones. And look out for a video soon of me building and showing you how it all comes to, how it all actually comes to you and how it's packaged and what it looks like. The other thing I'm going to do as well is I'm going to go and buy a AliExpress version of the Iron Man helmet I've got. Now, the Iron Man helmet I've got is the original one. It's the original Iron Man helmet, the proper one. I'm going to get the AliExpress one and compare two side by sides. But yeah, I thought I'll have a bit of a nat. I'll do a quick upload, a quick video about AliExpress, that I do have AliExpress figures and stuff in my collection. I don't mind if people do have AliExpress. Obviously, I'm not going to sell these and pass them off as official Lego stuff because it's not. I was never going to sell my collection anyway, so I don't mind having it in my collection. But it's there. You can get some good bargains on a retired sets. You can get some good bargains on live sets current at the moment that you don't want to play top dollar for because times is tough, you know, cause he lives and all that kind of stuff. But it's down to you. Very quick video there about my AliExpress experience, and like I say, R2D2 is on his way, and I am going to do a video where I've got Iron Man compared to Ali Man. And that's it, guys. Any questions you've got, I will happily answer them in the comments. But for now, we'll see you next time. Feedback. First of all, I'd like to say thank you very much for clicking on that last video that I put up about AliExpress Lego. I'll put a card up here somewhere so you can go and watch it if you haven't already. It's very humbling that so many people, 1.8 thousand people, have even clicked on the video in the 3 or 4 days since it's been up. However, this is the first follow-up video for this because feedback is always good. And among the multitude of people telling me what a bad thing it is to use AliExpress, I reserve judgment on that. One comment stuck out, and it was this one from BlueChange08. And it says, if you want to buy the proper Lego version but can't get hold of one, why can't you use the online version of the booklet and just buy the parts from Lego Pick-a-Brick or Bricklink and just put the set together yourself? It will probably be cheaper than buying a box set from eBay and gets around the whole not wanting fake Lego situation. Well, BlueChange08, challenge accepted. Let's go over to the computer because there is a relatively simple way to A, find out what parts come in these sets, and B, how much will them parts cost me? Let's go and find out if indeed you can buy them separately in pieces or in a box. So here's how I'm going to do this little experiment then. So as you can see on my screen, I have got, starting off with the Spider-Man helmet. I thought I'd pick a couple of sets that are still available. So the Spider-Man mask, the X-Men X-Jet, which has just come out. Then a couple of retired sets. So I've decided to pick the Batman cowl, the Yoda set, the Stormtrooper helmet, then obviously the biggest one that I mentioned in my AliExpress video, the TIE Fighter helmet set as well. And the way I'm going to do this, just to make it fair, convert them all to dollars, because for reasons, you'll find out why in a minute. Then I'm going to use the Brickset website to get the RRP for every value. So like this is the Yoda one. This was RRP of $99.99. And then this figure we've got here of the new current average new sales according to bricklink sellers. That's where it is, just to keep a consistent gauge. And that is an average of the sales last month, so in March. So in March last month, you could have got this Yoda figure for new for roughly about 76 quid. And then we're going to stick them all into the bricklink price part out value guide as new, without instructions, and we'll see the difference. So we'll see if you can get a Yoda figure which is £76 new. Can you get it cheaper if you buy the parts? Save us using AliExpress, won't it? So let's find out. So we're going to start off by doing the Spider-Man mask. Then we're going to do the X-Men jet, the Batman cowl. We're going to do Yoda. We're going to do the Stormtrooper, and then finish off with the TIE Fighter helmet. So let's see what we've got. Okay. The part out value, what we're going to do first is a Spider-Man mask then. So the Spider-Man mask part RRP, that is $69.99 at the moment. So that's the price we're going to take it from. On the bricklink part out value, if we wanted to buy all the separate bits, it will cost us $101.59. That's how much it would cost if we went to buy it right now. So I am keeping a tally of this as well. So I will flash up the spreadsheet in a minute telling you the differences. I'm going to type these figures in. Okay. So moving on to the X-Men jet. If we wanted the X-Men jet, that is 76281. That is an RRP of $84.99 for the X-Men jet. That part out value at the moment is £125 and $9. $125.09. This is not easy to talk in dollars and cents when I'm English and I speak Times New Roman. The Batman cowl. That is at the moment, or the RRP for that was $59.99. However, on the other website, the average is $51.88. You can get it second hand. So $51.88. Part out is $59.28. So a little bit more for that one. Okay, let's move on to Yoda then. So Yoda, an average of all the sale value of Yoda. That is $96.16, like we've just seen in dollars, $184.53 if you wanted to buy all the parts separately. So it's a bit of a difference there, $184.53. So as we go into the TIE Fighter helmet then, sorry, the Stormtrooper helmet is Stormtrooper first. That is $136.65, an average of the second-hand price on Bricklink. On here, the part out is $165.41. Now the biggie, the TIE Fighter helmet. So set number 75274. The average second-hand price on Bricklink is $209.51. Part out value is a whopping $295.30. So a big difference there. So on the face of it, it looks like you cannot buy the parts separately and rebuild an original model. And we'll just flash up in here the actual findings so you can have a look. I'll make that a bit bigger. So the Spider-Man mask, the RRP $69.99, bricklink is $101, difference is $31, give or take. X-Men jet is $40 more. The Batman cowl was the best with only a $7 difference. Yoda is a massive $88. Stormtrooper, $28. And the TIE Fighter helmet is $85 difference. So, evidence that you can't go and buy the parts separately rather than going on AliExpress and buying a dodgy second-hand knockoff version. If you want them new, you're going to have to go and buy them on eBay or through bricklink for them prices stated. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, we'll see you next time. Massive packages. So a couple of weeks ago, I posted this, wherever I'm going to put it, this video explaining AliExpress and Lego AliExpress and all that kind of stuff, and it did kind of well. Then I did another video along the same lines. Well, this is a third video. Hey, if anything, we like milking things on this channel. So in this parcel here is direct from China, some AliExpress Lego. Now, there's a little bit of a story with this. So about 3 weeks ago, I ordered this, and it's taken some time to get here. Here's the original listing that I used. And literally, I haven't opened this yet. It's still in its sealed packaging. It arrived this morning. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Right then. So let's try and get it. I mean, it's been well packed. I mean, it ain't a Lego box, obviously. But let's see what we've got when I open it up. Let's try and get in here. Okay, a little bit of a please contact us email, this thing there. Let's get rid of that packet. Right, what have I got in here? Perspex bag full of Lego. And here's what we've got. Okay, so that's what you get when you order from AliExpress. Now they've all got numbers on them with a little number down the bottom here, but there's 1, 2. They've all got 1, 2s and 3s on them. 5. That hasn't got anything written on it. Yeah, 4s. There's another box here just full of random bits. Now you can see, let's get one of these open and have a look. This is what you get from AliExpress. Okay, so this is what you get from AliExpress. These bits here, you can see. See if I can get an image on that. There's no Lego indentation on them. I mean, they fit together pretty nicely. You've got to squeeze them together. They are Lego. Well, they're not Lego, sorry. They are not Lego, disclaimer. They are Lego knockoffs, obviously. Now, so we've got all these bits here. Oof, they won't be happy about that. Little R2-D2 in there. Because, spoiler alert, no, here's the instructions. I thought there was going to be something on the other side, and there isn't. But in here, this is the instructions that you get. So you get like the bag numbers. But that will... So is that bag 1? Is it that bag 1? Or is it that bag 1? Or is it... That's a bag 4. Right, I'm going to be some time doing this. So I'm going to go through these instructions. I'm going to see how long it takes me to do it. So coming up next is a rather sexy montage of me building this absolute knockoff Lego set. And then we'll come back and we'll see what it looks like. Cue the montage. So as you can see, here's all the bags that we had. 32 different bags there was, all labelled 1 through 5. That number that I showed you earlier in the instruction book, that related to I needed every one of bag 1 opened up, and that gave me the pieces. And then also the 2 bags that weren't labelled up had all the big bits in them, so they were like communal Lego bags throughout the build. You can see me fast forwarding now. This is a time lapse of me building it. 6.5 hours it took me to build. I'm looking online. That's about average for this set to build as well. It is an homage. It's a rip-off of the UCS R2D2 set, so it is the bigger version, the older version, the 200 and odd quid one, as it is. So he's coming up to the end now of the montage, and well, what does it look like when you're finished? Well, first of all, let's show the little information plaque that you get. So Lucasfilm, you've got the R2D2 on there as well. The more eagle-eyed of you will notice Space Wars. So, I mean, you'd have thought if they're going to rip off the entirety of it, or they would have just put Star Wars on there. It is stickered, a bit like the old one is. I mean, it's from a distance. It doesn't look too bad. Here's a picture of it next to the baby Yoda, Grogu, child, and the old Yoda set. Spoiler alert for reviews coming up soon. But yeah, so that's the plaque. But then the main event. This is going to be quite hard to showcase. But here is R2D2. So, first impressions, well, it's put together very well. I mean, it's an absolute one-to-one knockoff of the original Lego set. So, bar the Lego branding on the studs, it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same kit. It uses exactly the same instructions, just all condensed down into that black booklet that you've seen. Everything articulated as you would expect. These bits open up as well. I can't remember which bits these open, but these doors open up to show the tools that R2 uses. And then on the back as well, on the back here, there's a little button that you press in order to make the thing stick out, which is exactly the same as the original does. In the way behind there, these bits open up as well. My fingers don't fit in, so I can't get them in there. His head does spin. In here, just drop that on the floor. We've got the Luke Skywalker lightsaber in there. A little Easter egg there for Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. So all the usual stuff, pick that bit off the floor, that you get from an R2D2, the UCS R2D2, is here. It's just, albeit a very cheap value. Now, I paid a grand total of £40 for this off AliExpress, which is a lot cheaper than a £200 odd. So again, like I said with my last AliExpress video, it's down to you if you want to spend the money. I'm not going to advocate it. It's a lot cheaper than the original one, obviously. If the original one does come up for sale at a decent price, I will buy it, obviously. Some of the downfalls in this, the little pins, the little blue pins that you get, the little Technic pieces, they're not built to the same kind of tolerances. So it hurts your fingers. I've got really sore fingers from doing this after 6 hours of putting them all together. But the actual build, its quality itself is really good. I'll even put on a video here of the articulated foot movement that there is, because you've got the foot that comes down for when he moves and he leans back. And again, all that mechanism is within here that's built in. It's exactly the same instructions as the other set. So yeah, it's really down to how you want to play it and if you want to get R2D2. It took a couple of weeks to arrive, about 2.5, 3 weeks, I think, in the end, from China. But it's down to you. Do you want it? Do you want to get it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I am going to do another video, an AliExpress video, where I actually compare the AliExpress version of the Iron Man helmet to the Iron Man helmet that I've got as well, so we can actually get some details with the two bits side by side. There you go, guys. There's my experiences of buying AliExpress Lego from start to finish. What do you think? Have you bought it before? Let me know in the comments down below. But until next time, I'll see you all next time. So welcome to part 4 of my AliExpress expose on Lego sets. Thank you so much for the comments. Thank you so much for the interaction. It helps the algorithm. And thanks for sticking with me through the house move. I'm currently sat in my Lego loft. Have a look at some previous shorts and you'll be able to see what it looks like. But today, I thought I'd have a bit of a treat. We've got a bit of a comparison for you between an Iron Man helmet and an Iron Man helmet. So, for the connoisseurs of Lego, you'll be able to tell which is which straight away, but one of them is an AliExpress Iron Man helmet, and the other one is a Lego helmet. You can probably see straight away because of the quality of the Lego branding on there. You can probably just all see that it's got Lego on all the studs. So the one on the left is the official Lego branded Iron Man helmet, and the one on the right is the AliExpress Iron Man helmet. Now I'm going to bob on the screen for you now how much this is going to cost on AliExpress. It's very, very cheap, and to be fair, you can see by the prices that are on the screen now how much this is going to cost. But then you've got the Lego one, which I believe the Iron Man helmet is retired now, and I'm going to flash up some eBay listings and you can see the differences in price between AliExpress and official. But what are the differences in real life? Well, to be fair, the AliExpress one's a little bit lighter, not by a lot, but it's definitely lighter that you'll notice if you pick it up. You can also see when they're sat side by side, if we get them level there, this one sits a little bit higher. Could just be the way my camera's looking as well, but this one sits a little bit higher. It's not completely different. If you look at the top there, just above the gold branding, there is slight differences to the way it's been built, but not that you'd know without having them side by side. Apart from that, at the top, not a lot of differences between the top of them there. And then round the back again, do it the other way around. Round the back, you've got the difference. There's no difference there really in the build. You will notice a slight difference in the colour if I hold them like this. The AliExpress Lego seems to be a darker shade of red than the official Lego one. But if you weren't sat next side by side, you probably wouldn't realise that. And me being colourblind, you probably sat there going, there's no difference, but I think there's a difference on the two. This is AliExpress, this is Lego. The internals are built exactly the same, means I have got a light kit attached to this. So if you haven't got a light kit set up, you'll be able to attach it straight to this one as well, if you so wished. But yeah, I mean, the differences in them are minimal, to be fair. I mean, you wouldn't know just having them on the shelf that which is which. Indeed, this is my son's. This is on my son's shelves. He's really happy with it. You wouldn't. People come in and see it, like it. They don't realise it's not Lego unless you're looking for the studs, obviously. The build quality is really good as well. It uses the same instructions as this one does. I think I've built it incorrectly, to be fair. That's why it's slightly different. But hey ho, that's just me. And the other glaring difference is the nameplate. You notice how I've kept that off. The official Iron Man one, the official Lego one, has got the official Lego Avengers printed element there with the Lego sign on it. However, so they don't completely infringe on copyright. The AliExpress one doesn't have the Lego logo on there. So, in quick summary then, again, like I said in my last video, I am not condoning copyright infringement. I am not condoning these where this money goes or anything like that. I'm just here to purely give you the differences between the official Iron Man helmet and the AliExpress knockoff. And you probably get these on Temu as well and other pages like that. As long as you're open, you're going in with your eyes open, you know what you're paying for, as long as you're happy with the quality, and to be fair, the build quality is pretty solid, that's not going anywhere, and you're happy with how it looks on your shelf, and you do not try and sell it on as official Lego, anybody that knows Lego at all will instantly pick up the differences. Slight differences in colour, as you can see, in the reds. Slight differences in the colour. This is a darker kind of more burgundy kind of red. The gold isn't that much difference, to be fair. We've just moved house, like I say, so this one's been bashed around a bit. But yeah, you get what you pay for. Look out for more videos coming soon comparing AliExpress, and I've also got a couple more builds coming up. A couple of teasers of them in my shorts as well. But guys, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Do you need guidance in your life? Well, I'm here to help you. You've noticed there's a few AliExpress videos knocking up, and this is another one from AliExpress Lego. So you've got your nice shiny package from AliExpress turned up. It's taken weeks to get here. What are you going to do with all this collection of bricks? Well, if only there was some way of being told how all this collection of bricks goes together. Well, I'm here to help you. What I do get asked is, well, how do you know what to build? What's the instructions like? I'm assuming they're all in some foreign language that I don't understand. Actually, surprisingly, no. So this is a sample of some of the instruction manuals that I got for some AliExpress builds I've got over the past couple of months. There is a few more, but spoilers, I'm not getting into them just yet. So we'll go through them. I've actually got the original version of this. If you see my other video, you'll see that. So we'll compare and contrast that one. But as for these ones, I don't have the official Lego, but we're going to go through them and I'll show you the differences. We've got the Star Wars ship there. We've got the Millennium Falcon. And we've got a secret one. Ooh, we'll go through that one in a minute. So let's go this basic one first, this Star Wars ship. So it does actually tell you. So let's look at this white one first. This Star Wars spaceship. I can't remember the original name. I'll flash it up on the screen here. What it is? Is it the airship? It's something like that. But if you look at it, it's not bad quality. I mean, it's not perfect paper quality compared to normal Lego instructions, build instructions, but it gives you all the bag numbers, which I believe this did come in bags as well, so it actually labelled the bags 1 to 6, and it goes through the instructions. Now these look very familiar, and we'll talk about when I get to the Iron Man one, the comparisons between them both, but the actual build instructions are pretty good quality. It talks you through every single bit and every single stage of the way, all the way through, right to parts at the end. So if you want to order some parts, you know, it's all there. All the parts are there, even the minifigs are there. So that's the first one. We've got the Millennium Falcon, which again is absolutely bag 1 plus these parts here. It goes into the details of the bags that you get. So the AliExpress bags, I know you get the little crappy little indicators what their bags are, but they do make sense, and it tells you, like the Lego stuff, it gives you what that bag relates to all the way through. Number 5 all the way to the end. I mean, on the actual listings for these, they never actually mention the brand Star Wars, and even if you've got a plaque as well, they never use the actual Star Wars branding. So here's Space Wars from an earlier video for R2-D2. However, they don't mind a bit of copyright on the actual instructions. You do you, Mr. AliExpress. So then we've got the secret one. Ooh, actually it's not a secret because I've just shown you the minifigure that goes alongside it. Welcome, Mr. R2-D2. Now this is a bit worse quality, paper quality, but again, the build instructions follow exactly the same process as if you were reading Lego build instructions. And that's because if we compare them against the originals, you can't scan that, I've already scanned it. Number one. Get the white band sorted out here. You'll see all they do. Number 3. They get a cheap Photoshop editor. They crop out all the background, put it on worse paper, and squish it all down. So the actual booklet is smaller, and it saves a bit of weight when you're importing it from China. So all they do, the reason these look as good quality as they actually do, is because it's yet again another piece of, let's just take Lego's IP, let's just take Lego's hard work, copy and paste it. Bob's your brother's brother. There's your instructions for your build for your Lego that you've bought from AliExpress. Now, again, this video is not here to condone it. This video is not here to say go away and do it. This video is not here to say, oh, isn't it fantastic? It's just here. They've had questions. Well, how do you know how to build them? And because AliExpress Lego uses actual Lego instructions, then the lighting kit fits in them. So if you get a lighting kit, or if you get something else that goes, all these third-party things that fit onto official Lego products, they will fit within the AliExpress because they use the same instructions. Well, there you go, guys. I've got a couple more AliExpress videos coming up over the next couple of weeks. So if you've got any questions, if you've got anything you want me to have a look at, you know where to find me. But until then, I'll see you all later. Do 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 do. Hocus Pocus. So this is another AliExpress set that I'm going to show you. Let's get that out the way straight away. It is AliExpress. So let's show you the Hocus Pocus set in all its great detail. But before we get into that, let's have a quick look through the manual, see what delights you get for this one. Let's move these out the way. Be careful, I absolutely didn't just drop that early on and break it, which made my daughter laugh quite a lot. Let's move this out the way. The manual. So it's a pretty bog standard AliExpress manual, nothing on the front and back. Don't know what that means. But the instructions in there, so page at random. They've absolutely just copied and pasted the Lego instructions, as always. Who needs intellectual property and copywriter? See, the instructions were pretty good, they were pretty well put together. It does tell you bag numbers, and I'm going to flash on the screen here. Here's what the bags look like, and it came in six bags, something like that. And here's a quick brief montage of it being built. So it is a like-for-like copy of the proper Hocus Pocus set. Here's the front gate, the gate bit with the three sisters. Let you know, I don't know the names, I've never watched the bloody programme. Don't at me. And then we've got the gate with the close sign on there. These are all stickers, these, on here. And then you've got the other three people. No idea what the names are, but there you go, a nice little salt pot there. A little kitty cat. And then the three sisters. Nice skeleton element there. So yeah, that's the first bit. Now you'll see we've got the wide view on today because it is a big old hectare. Let's pick it up. Oh, get the front of the house. There you go. There's the front. Just move these bits out of the way. Definitely won't drop them and break. So there we go. Really nice detail. Like I said, it does mirror the official Lego set. We've got all the detail at the front of the house here, the front door, leading into the side of it. That came off, completely my fault. Well, there will be close-ups all the way through. This is what I'm showing you, so don't worry about this. You've got the wheel here, which in turn turns the flame out the top. Nice moving element there. As we go around, you've got all the detail on the roof, on the side with all the windows. Around the corner, we've got the two doors that open up, which lead into inside, and again here's an inside video of what that looks like. You've got a little light here. I think you can see that on this picture. In this video you've got a little light there. On the other side we've got the back, which just slots on. This is a separate build piece, it just fixes on. And in here is where you've got all the detail inside. You've got all the skeletons that are hanging around, and there is more detail. And here's the video of what looks inside. It's a really detailed piece. It's got so much intricacies and so many storytelling. The bed's in there as well, the sisters lie in. it is comparable to the actual Lego set. Now, I paid, I'll flash the price up on here, but it was nowhere near the official Lego set, which is this price at the moment, and especially coming near Halloween. We're in September at the moment. It's a right bargain. Get on AliExpress if you want the cheap version. If you prefer Lego original, there's a Lego link, obviously. So here's the AliExpress, and here's the Lego link. So let me know what you think. Do you like Hocus Pocus? Would you buy this set? It does look exactly like the Lego original Lego, bar the little bumps and the Lego markings that are meant to be on here. But yeah, let me know. I have got another set coming soon, a seasonal set. See that coming soon. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.